So let's take a closer look at the home page navigation and what each of these buttons do. Starting with this right side, this set zoom percentage feature allows for automatically having the software change to your screen size. I find this particularly helpful when I'm on my Mac laptop, as the default size is a little hard to read. You just click here and adjust the size in this drop-down menu. Then your software will open on that computer to those dimensions every time. This inventory sheet is something I will discuss more later, but it basically creates a new Excel file that provides a printable hard copy of your inventory items. This is for the purpose of taking physical inventory in your kitchen. You may find it handy. There is nothing here now because we haven't added any items yet, so I'll review this later again at another time. So let's close that up. I'll come back to show user lists in a second. The quick user guide is just a visual reference that shows you where certain items are in the software and what each of these functions actually do. So let's close that up. The video training button brings you to the website where all of the videos can be seen in a logical order. Just click that and it brings you to an external web page. You can use that page or YouTube if you prefer while you're going through the training videos. Contact support will bring you to the website again where you can use this form for any questions or support issues. Okay, now going back to the show user lists, this button will bring you to the main setup page of the Food Cost Chef Calculator. You actually have to do this before you start building your recipes and adding ingredients, because this is where the software understands how your kitchen operates. Here is where you decide how you want to departmentalize your ingredients, and there are no rules of being right or wrong. But in the next video, I will suggest some ways that will make this setup suitable for your kitchen. Moving over to the common navigation, these are generally self-explanatory. Add new ingredient opens up a new page and pop-up window where you can do just that. View and edit ingredients will bring you to a page where you can look at the bulk of your items and view, edit, and organize those. Add new recipe brings you to a pop-up window and the page for the lists of all your recipes. View and edit recipes will bring you to a list of your recipes. Add new plate is a cool feature which allows you to combine any number of recipe and additional ingredients that may be on a single plate. For example, you may have a recipe for scalloped potatoes and another separate recipe for baked cod. Both of these can be on the same plate, along with, let's say, a sprinkle of parsley. This is where you track actual plate costs, and this is one of the real powerful features of the Food Cost Chef Calculator. We'll cancel out of that. And again, we can go to the list of all the plates that we have costed out here. You can also navigate through the main work pages by using the traditional Excel tabs on the bottom of the screen here. Speaking of Excel, you may be familiar with the ribbon at the top of Excel files. In this instance, the ribbon is collapsed because the Food Cost Chef Calculator doesn't need any of these functions. I mean, the software features are already built. So your default, especially if you want a clean look, should always be in this collapsed mode. For whatever reason, if you do want to see the ribbon, you just go to any one of the tabs and you uncollapse the ribbon, and then you'll see your traditional Microsoft ribbon here. But playing around with any of these is just going to get you in trouble and potentially skew the user interface as it was set up by my programmers. So I would just go back and collapse the ribbon and just leave it like this no matter where you're working. In the next video, we'll set up our user list and set up a quick recipe and cost it out.